Hello everyone, this is going to just be a short video. I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to get this out. I still am going to be reading the PDF later on today. Anyway, I wanted to just give you an example of some of the things that it's important to learn so that you know what you're looking at when you see it. This is the sigil for Belial, and it's used for magic. And what they do is they incorporate certain sigils into their logos, but it doesn't have to be exactly the same. In this instance, okay, that one happens to be a 6-pointed star, and I just noticed that. The arcane school is showing a 5-pointed star, as you can see right here. Hold on 2 seconds and let me scroll up. There we go. Now let me go back to my book. All right. Now, what I noticed immediately is the trident, which is the 1, 2, 3, looks like a fork. And scrolling back, I have to do this first. And I will show you what I'm talking about. This is probably why I have so many problems, or had so many problems. But I have worked very hard over the last few months and have prayed for protection from the Father and Jesus. If I'm going to do the Father's work, then I need to be protected when I visit the occult. And that's why I'm not going to stay on these pages too long. As you can see, here is the trident, which is the fork. And just giving you an example of how they can incorporate them in any way they want. But this particular seal that we're looking at on Lucis Trust is the seal for Lucifer. This particular one is the key of Thamul. But I think you get the gist of what I'm showing. They don't have to be exact because people often incorporate their own art, but using the basic design where you take a fork and then you can create a design over top of it. I'm looking for one. I don't want to stay here too long. Here's some more sigil magic. And you can tell probably just by looking at it that it's being used against us all the time in so many different ways. Here you go. Here's another one. Here's another one right here. They're all different. And what they do is they use these to invoke certain entities for assistance. This one right here, as you can see, is our medical profession. This is the caduceus of the dark star. Remember whenever I was, I did the video about dark star? That is what David Bowie was singing about, or no, was it David Bowie? Was it? Anyway, second to last video. My brain's not working. The name of the video was Dark Star. And I told you that they are worshippers of Lucifer. They're Saturnalians. And as you can see here, here is your triangle with the tuning fork. And so when you have the triangle and then you have the fork, even though they put theirs inside. It's the same thing. There's nothing different. I'll just tell you what it is real quick, and then I'm going to end this video here and move. Okay, this caduceus of the stellar mirror, which I believe is what they are trying to do. The stellar mirror is a living gateway that is used in conjunction with the stele of the 9 gates of the gods. When the current of the 9 gates of the gods merges to become one stellar gate, a vortex is opened within the circle. When channeled by the gods of witchcraft through the stellar mirror, this creates a two-way gate of immense magical capability. The mirror becomes a portal through which not only are the realms of Empyrean and Infernal traversed, but through which a leap beyond the structure of the universal tree itself is possible. A large, full-length dark mirror is required to make this stellar gateway. Once created and open, the stellar mirror is a gateway through which magical energy will constantly flow. Creating this gateway is opening a doorway to worlds unknown and explored by man. Once opened, it will not close. So why would it benefit them to use this sigil for the new group of world servers? Because if they are carrying this around with them, and then we have things such as CERN, we don't know where the dark mirror is. CERN could be the dark mirror. And the other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention is that music video. It's very important, and I am not great on astrology. I've not really studied astrology in detail, but I find it not coincidental that his birthday was or is January 8th, and that the music video is being released on January 8th, and that he's going to be 69. 69 is the sigil for the United States birthday, because the United States is a Cancer the crab, the 69. And then add to that there is going to be a conjunction of Earth, Venus, and Saturn. We have black magic. So that doesn't necessarily mean that something will happen on January 8th. What it means is that they're trying to harness the planetary energies of that date. And so I digressed onto the video of Dark Star, but I think it's important to get it out there. And to see a spell is to break a spell. Thank you for listening, and I will get on to that PDF later on this evening.